Tell me what's so bad about me deciding to cook a home-cooked meal for my girl.
No, everything
She's
is bad
upset.
about it. Yes, I'm saying, because it's our second day.
So what?
I expected you to take me to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill.
When?
On another day. We went out last.
We went out last. Keep his word. I have more. Rich should take me out and do more for
I'm
you
keeping my word.
No, you're
you
not
haven't
keeping your word.
You haven't
no,
even.
You're not.
You don't even know that yet.
No, listen. You see this?
I see it. It's amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks black, brown, crusty, dusty.
It looks
musty.
like you just want something to complain about to me.
It's not that I want something to complain about, but I expect you to stick by your word.
I am sticking by my word.
This is our second day.
Exactly. So how do you know?
Girl, and we're not going.
How do you know that though?
Because I'm here. What do you mean? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort of you cooking,
right.
But I wanted to go out with you. I wanted to have fun.
And we will, but I wanted to cook for you. I want to show you that. I want to show you versatility. It's easy for me to take you out.
This is too. No.
Yes, it's easy for me to take you out.
Okay, it's easy for you.
It takes a lot more thought to cook for somebody, right? That's all I'm saying.
I do not want this. You hear me? I don't want this. I expected more from you, and that's that. Like, come on.
So you wait until I cook up this meal just for you to decide that you don't.
I didn't even know you was coming.
I told you we were coming to my house. What did you think?
That we're going to the Capitol to grill,
and like, we will go there eventually. But tonight you're at David's house eating my dinner.
So that means what? You do not keep your word, right?
I do keep my word.
You do not keep your word.
How do I? If I didn't keep my word, why? If I didn't keep my word, how did I cook you?
If you don't have it, just say you don't have it.
I absolutely have it.
Actually, tell me and have me expect maybe. Okay, I don't have it. I'm gonna cook something cute for her. She might like it. No, but you had to come over here expecting we're going somewhere, and we're not actually going. I don't like that. I don't. I can have you do more for me than what you want to be. No.
Well, guess what? Guess what? No, you're with me right now. Okay.
I'm with you right now.
Yes, we are on a date right now.
This is true.
Right now.
Exactly.
They didn't make the cut, and I did.
Right? I'm with you right now.
They must have not did something right. I didn't lie to you about anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You told me we was going to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill, but I decided to cook for you this time.
I need you to stick by your word.
I do.
You're not.
I always stick by my word.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
You were just over here complaining. You haven't even had one bite of this food.
I don't want to have.
You haven't even taken one bite out of it.
I expected to have.
Wow.
I expected more.
You shouldn't be expecting stuff so early on.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie about anything.
I'm here for a reason, right?
This is the second day.
I'm here for a reason, right? I'm here for a reason,
yeah,
right?
Because you want to be here.
I expected to go to the Capitol to grill. Okay, I want to go out. I want to stay in. Okay, you should have told me that. You should communicate.
I communicated
like
with you.
Men too, like these y'all don't communicate. Y'all want to say that y'all have so much, y'all don't. I could really like pull up and take me where
right now.
Exactly where I need to go for.
Well, why don't you go with them then?
Okay.
Why don't you go with them?
You're right.
Since they are so much better than me, then why don't you go with them?
Being better. It's about them keeping the stack and you keeping the zero.
I kept it. This is my house. I own this house. Okay.
You own this house?
Yes, I own this house.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. And I decided to
own a house. You can keep your word too.
I absolutely can.
So like you signed the lease, the mortgage. You can.
You are ungrateful. You are ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful.
You're ungrateful.
You are a liar.
You are ungrateful. I didn't lie about nothing. You're ungrateful.
You're false. You probably.
Forget it. Just you know what? Yeah, just forget it. Just give me my food back. Yeah, give me my food back. I will cook it for another woman. That she'll be appreciative. Because you know what? You ain't the woman for me.
Right. I'm gonna have to think about
that. Yeah, you do that.
Now, whether this video was a skit or not, that is up for debate. But what is not up for debate is the fact that women genuinely act like this. Okay? So for those of you who are trying to read between the lines, it seems as though this man asked this woman on a second date. He told her to come over to his house. They're going to, get ready, or they're going to go out together to have dinner. And, she can just come up to his place and for a little bit, and then they'll be ready to go in a bed. And I guess he was just saying that obviously as a ploy to get her there, to get her inside the house so that he can be like, surprise, I made you dinner. I cooked dinner for you, which is an extremely romantic gesture, right? There's nothing better than somebody taking their time. Okay, something as essential and as special as their time, and saying, you know what, let me go ahead and make you dinner. Let me go ahead and, cater to you. Let me do this. And we can get to know each other on this level without any distractions, right? This woman is extremely upset because the expectancy that she had was not, he did not meet her where she thought she should have been met at. Okay? In the lack of better words, she thought that she was at the space, or she was that type of person that, you feel like you have to wine and dine me. You can't just cook me dinner, or take me here, take me there. We need to go out. You need to spend money on me. And this is why city girl culture is truly ruining women. Okay? It truly is. Because a lot of these women, they have this city girl mindset, and they feel as though they're less than if a man is not taking out his wallet and spending $100, $200, $300, $400 on a date with you. They feel like their value is dependent upon how much money a man is going to or willing to spend on them, which is so ignorant. Very, very ignorant. Oh, well, if you don't want to spend money on me, then, then I'm going to be with somebody who will. Okay, but you can spend as much money on somebody as you want to. That does not mean that they value you. That means that they know what's easy for the transaction. Okay, I want her to do this. I spend this, and now I have her like this. Boom, boom, boom. That will work for 304 culture, for sure. There'll be men who are easily going to fulfill your needs financially, or taking you out on dates, or buying you gifts, because they know what they're going to get in return. But you see, men who actually want to court or date women, men who are actually looking for relationships with women, when they try to court a woman who is used to, the 304 transactional relationship, she can't fathom why this would be nice or decent for somebody. Cooking for somebody, ugh. Why would you cook for me? Why you don't just pay the check, and then maybe I would have came back up here and tooted something up for you? Can we be real? A lot of this 304 culture, a lot of people think that it is, or a lot of women like to claim it's because of the men. Oh, the men don't do this, and the men, treat us like this. And so we're just going to be boss chicks, and we're just going to be by ourselves because it's all about the men. But it's the women who are fully endorsing it. Because they homegirls be the one, oh, he cooked for you. Girl, no. If he broke, he could just say that. That's the mentality. Oh, he couldn't even take you to Capitol Grill? Girl, run. This man is sitting here having a conversation with her, and he's telling her, like, yo, like, I was just trying to do a nice gesture or whatever. Oh, keep your word. Now she is combating his manhood. That's what's the problem with men these days. Y'all can't keep your word, and y'all can't keep this, and you can't do that. Now she's obviously, she's turned to the emasculating tactics. Now she want to use that instead. Okay, no, because you can't keep your word, and I want to be with a man who's a man of his word. No, you want to be with a man who's going to spend money on you. You want to be with a man who's going to sign checks. Who's going to say, here's my card. Go buy whatever you want. That's what you want to be with. But you're trying to mask it behind, oh, I want a man who's going to be a man of his word. And what's sickening to me is that there was a couple more slides of this exact post, and it's full of women saying, maybe her tone was wrong, but she ain't wrong though, because why would you tell me that you're doing this and you're not doing that when I'm not expecting this and you're expecting that? What is wrong with y'all? For real, like, a real question is, what is wrong with you guys? You complain when the man don't call you back. You complain when the man doesn't show you that he's interested in you. You complain when a man is, quote unquote, playing games. But then when a man is in your face, assertive, showing romantic, being romantic with you, creating a space for you so that you can enjoy yourself, so that you can feel, appreciated, you can feel special. And this is only the second date. Y'all are mad. And if he would have bought fast food, y'all would have thought it was even worse. This man cooked food. What do y'all want, for real? Because it's not relationships. It's not husbands. You complain that you want a man, you complain you want a husband, then you complain about the man, but it's you. You the problem. Clearly. Her rhetoric wasn't like, oh, we're still getting to know each other, and, I just wouldn't have preferred to come to your home so early. Like, there was none of that rhetoric. None of that was a red flag. It wasn't like, oh, the situation and, I would have preferred for us to be out. It was none of that. It was all, you're making me this and I want food that you got to pay for. I want you to spend money on me. That's what the conversation was about. It's ignorant. And this is why men have such a hard time. Because women say that they want the nice guy, and then when they get a man who is courting them, treating them nicely, showering them with romance, they start arguing with him, yelling at him, screaming at him for putting forth effort. This is what makes those guys turn completely red pill and be like, okay, I'm just going to use you, this, that. A woman is the last thing on my list. You're not going to be my top priority. You're not going to be to the forefront of my mindset. I'm going to focus on getting the bag. I'm going to focus on my career. A woman will be secondary. If maybe I won't even have one woman, maybe I'll have women in the bungle. Because the nature of how these women act. Talking about you want to go out to dinner. You don't even look like you dressed to go out to dinner. Like, can we talk about that? Selfish. And this could be a skit. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's not. But there's truthfully women who behave like this. And to be honest, it's not just women who are just meeting a man and it's like a first or second date thing. There are women who act like this, who are in relationships with men. And instead of saying, babe, would you mind if we go out to dinner? Or, babe, I'm going to make us some reservations so me and you can go out. Because we haven't gone out in a while. I don't want us to just eat dinner at home and watch Netflix. I'm going to make sure that I make some reservations so that you and I can spend some time together. Instead of doing that, all these women rather complain. Oh, we never do this. You never do this for me. How come you never? And all those you nevers that you're screaming is why he won't do it with you. Because now, even if he had it in his mind that, that's a good idea, because of your delivery and because of your tone, now it's never going to happen. He'd rather go out and by himself than go out with you because it's a burden now. It's sickening. And I love how, women always try to find a way or a divot to make it seem like men are the problem, when over and over again, we are showing the behaviors. And for some reason, common sense and logic goes out the women when women are looking at the behaviors that they also withhold within themselves. All of a sudden, they can't see the problem. Let it be somebody else, or let it be a man in this exact situation where a man went out to, was going out with a woman and she called him up and she had cooked dinner for him and he was like, nah, I'm not trying to eat your food. I want to go out. People would have been like, oh, what a dirtbag. Oh, he hates women. He don't love his mama. Let's be real. I also think it's extremely important too, like when we watch these things, it's important for men to allow women to expose themselves. Sometimes throwing that little divot into situations and allowing her to expose yourself will save you a lot of time. A lot of headache, a lot of time, even heartbreak, even finances. If we're being real. But I love this video. But let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this entire video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.